Oh my god. You're
I have
back.
no clue what the frick happened.
You might want to check your system logs when you can.
I will do. Is my audio okay? Am I sounding quiet still?
Yes. No. But I get the feeling that you were quieter because of the fact that you were. Actually, hold on. I had you turned up. Let me turn you back to normal.
Okay.
Okay, speak now.
Testing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, your audio is fine on my end.
Okay. So the chippy is back. I am back, yes. I I'm not even gonna question what the fuck happened, man. I'll do what I go said. I'll check my system logs later. Uh
Yeah, my
I
my guess is your GPU driver crashed
it did.
spectacularly.
It did. It fucking exploded because what happened was I had that black screen for a good few minutes. I kept hearing you cut out and come back in. Then it came back on one screen, and that's when I could see you for a little bit. And then I started hearing you again. I don't know what the hell happened, man. I
Yeah,
saw my VTuber program. I saw that my webcam wasn't on, so that obviously meant it wasn't tracking. So I was like,
yeah. It sounds
okay,
like something broke and it just led to a cascading failure.
yeah, we love Windows. It's a great operating system, and there's nothing wrong with it
No,
whatsoever.
it's not. Let's be real. We only tolerate Windows because it's the market dominator.
Yeah.
With SteamOS, though, hopefully Linux will get more support. Jesus Christ.
Alrighty, let me get Final Fantasy 14 booted back up. Let's get back into things. I saw that you were obviously doing Leap of Faith.
Yep.
Don't die.
You can't die in Leap of Faith. Only be reset. Yeah, it's always a main center thing and then one of the side attractions every 20 minutes.
Yeah, I apologize because obviously this counts as me starting the
Yep.
stream again.
Yep, so you have to put everyone into Stinky Agile immediately.
Because I'm guessing I went over the diagnosis 90-second thing and it just stopped the stream.
Yeah, your stream actually ended, like the shared chat vanished and also Seriebot decided to lock down
Put the...
the
Yeah.
the chat.
Understandable, have a nice day. Can a Dagvi have a day where nothing want to watch Street 2 times moment? Well, I hope that it doesn't actually count as a full new stream.
I
Also,
believe it does for
God
the
damn it.
sake of watch streaks.
Well, I hope it doesn't, because obviously Ryu has that giant ass watch streak, and I don't want that fucking him over.
Well, I bet tell Rio to join the stream so he can make sure that he has next like another watch on the watch streak.
So true. Chip. What? What's up, Noel? What? 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 No, seriously, what? I can't do it. It's nothing. Yeah, don't just no, just don't point it out. Shut up. I've already had enough junk today. I don't need more shit. Just over the past few days, it's just been enough.
Yeah. How did the anniversary stream go?
Unfortunately, it didn't go well. Crowd control fucked up. Too bad. It was just unstable as fuck. It kept crashing the game.
Yeah, I don't trust crowd control. Like the only thing I trust crowd control with is fucking Link to the Past now, where crowd control sends commands into the emulator rather than hooking directly in.
It was fine with the Binding of Isaac, and Binding of Isaac is stable, but nothing, or at least when I was doing Ultrakill, it didn't seem to be. I sent over the error logs to the devs, so, I mean, hopefully that at least helps them diagnose for the future.
It's one of those things where I don't trust crowd control to actually be good with anything other than emulators, because there's at least a layer of separation where if crowd control breaks, it just fuck over the game. Which is because when it's hooked up to emulators, like, you know, for A Link to the Past or a Breath of the Wild or whatever, it sends commands into the emulator rather than like hooking into the game itself, so it can't crash the fucking emulator, you know?
Yeah, I get it. Let me know when you're done with Leap of Faith.
I'm ready.
Oh, I'm over at Yustola.
I was waiting for you to invite me back into the party.
I'm surprised I didn't just oh yeah, because you did Leap of Faith, so you left.
Yeah, I had to leave the party because you were offline while I was doing Leap of Faith.
Apparently legit is over here at Maryland.
Yes.
I do not see them.
Hanging out by the crickle.
Oh, I see.
Or at least they were. Don't know where they are now.
They're behind you.
But I miss a good panto.
There's some good ones in my hometown.
There's no pantos around to where I am, which sucks.
It does. Hello there.
Hello. Ah, good. You're here. Let's heart to the Watcher's Palace and find Oriange. No. We're not going into the Panato Crater.
And what, pray tell, do we seek at the Watcher's Palace?
Oh, come off it, friend. You know full well why we're here. The time has come for you to return to Aetheris and help your brethren prepare for their journey here and beyond.
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience proceed with this plan.
Huh? But what about the final days? The death and the doom? Oh, we have to hurry before it's too late.
Yeah, sure, Mapping Way. You're too cute to say anything like that.
Your unflagging commitment to your duty is endearing, to say the least.
Oh, bugger!
Oh, bugger!
Be at ease. They bear you no grudge, nor do I. How could we, having come to understand your purpose?
I do.
I do.
For millennia, you and yours worked tirelessly towards the singular purpose of this heavenly vessel's construction. An arduous feat by any measure.
Hunt Living Way specifically. The other ones are fine.
It is clear you have spared no effort. Why, your very names are a testament to your dedication.
God, I need to say something after this cutscene.
Our names? I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at.
Names are an expression of the self. A declaration of one's hopes and aspirations.
Oriange, what the fuck?
Sounds like
your
you're a
use
little
of
bit ahead of me.
contemporary, uncomplicated nomenclature doth ensure clarity of purpose. there can be no doubt that your love for the people of Aetheris is boundless and pure.
Yes! Yes! A most mellifluous phrase.
Wait, I just realized Singing Way's VA is
Loperids were born of
Chai.
Heideland's love for Aetheris.
Julia.
Oh, dear God, yeah, it is.
That shining,
I hear it.
blue jewel, brightest star in the sky, brimming with life and possibilities.
All right, don't let Singing Way see.
For as long as I can
Yeah,
remember,
Matt,
I've
Stingray is,
toiled in
what's
anticipation
his
of the
face
day
in
when
Nemo?
this vessel might be needed. All I've ever wanted was to meet those she cherished so dearly,
They came to the
serve
source.
and serve well. That goes for all of us, don't you see? So help us help them. Lead them here where we can keep them safe. If there's anything wrong with what we've built, we'll fix it. We'll make it right.
Your works want not for repair. Yet there remaineth much for you to learn of men, and your own kin besides.
She sounds so joyful. Yeah.
Singing Way, thy name bespeaketh more than the simple marriage of rhythm and rhyme. The
Even though
songs
it's
of
like,
Aetheris are
the end
beyond
of the world,
counting,
it's coming.
and span the
Yay!
length and breadth of emotion. Maps are monuments to man's pioneering spirit
love-
and his devotion to charting the furthest reaches of our
reading
star.
way too much into things.
Yeah.
Many have devoted their lifetimes to exploratory pursuits, to venture unto the highest mountains and the deepest oceans in search of unknown frontiers.
Orion J. Core.
And thou, my friend, I do not think we've met.
My
Pudding Way!
Pudding
This
Way.
one, he's here.
Pudding Way? Yes, indeed. A name of deep and abiding
best
significance,
fucking-
I'm sure. But one
Yeah,
perhaps
Pudding
better
Way is the
communicated through
best
delicious
law for it.
deeds than tasteless words.
Delicious deeds. Orion J, stop reading into
Judicious
things, man.
application of fey magics at
He-
a
no,
later
he is just
juncture may
buttering
be
them up.
appropriate.
Oh, God.
And living way. 'Tis no easy feat to convey the significance of thy
We
moniker.
all love Pudding Way.
Pudding Way.
When I was a bookish boy, a dear friend of mine was fond of peppering me with questions as I read, to my occasional annoyance. One day, I posed to her a question of mine own. What doth it mean to live? After much contemplation, she proffered this answer. The anticipation of a half-read story's conclusion. The hope today's mistake may serve as tomorrow's lesson. The wish that a new acquaintance may one day call thee friend. She believed it to be all these moments and more.
I know everyone's all excited and stuff, but
I want
That's a
to
way to-
understand, but
all salt in the wound moment.
I, too, still labour
Yep.
to find mine own answer. 'Twould be my pleasure to assist you and yours in embarking on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment.
Man.
For thee. Ink as blue as the waters of Aetheris. Made in haste, though I assure thee the quality has not suffered for it. The people need not be persuaded by honeyed
Minecraft
words.
sippy noises.
Nay, I have faith they shall do what is right in due course. Until they do, I beg your patience, friends. And with that ink, let us fill the empty pages of Living Way's compendium. An open exchange of ideas will surely afford you all a better understanding of modern man, and with it, ideas for improvements and renovations. But more importantly, it shall empower us to together find a way forward.
I hope you're right. Thank you for this lovely gift.
There you have it. I shall remain with the Loporrits to ensure that all is in order. Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our star is a last resort. To accept failure is to accept the demise not only of our star, but that of Reen's, of all reflections, and the souls that call them home.
Yep,
Which
we
is
have
why
met
I have
Puddingway.
every faith that you shall fight to the last.
That
That
might not be
such
in Val's
drastic
favor.
measures may prove
Oh.
unnecessary.
If it's cheating way, I'm going
Should
to
the
kick your
worst come to
face.
the worst, and I pray deeply that it won't, I'll take comfort in knowing preparations were made under your watchful eye.
Aye, thou mayest be assured that if calamity cometh, not a soul will be left behind, if being the operative term.
Orange.
Okay, Walker.
Oh.
Oh shit, we need to civilly advance.
Yep, that flower. How did it come to be in your possession?
Well, we found it in a little place.
And then Heidelin herself kind of, you know...
Yeah, blessed it so
empowered
that it wouldn't wither.
I like the colour of the flower, not biased. God damn it. How very like her. That wasn't the one I was thinking of, but also true. Oh, so it isn't Puddingway. I see. Orange is the colour of disappointment, like Flareon.
Them's fighting words right there. Them is fighting words.
You know what? I'm not going to. I can't be asked.
No, because Orange McFurrball is going to be defended on your behalf.
Yeah, I was going to say, Orange, do me a favour and go bonk Baku for me. How dare you? Don't you butt wag at me. Just because you sent me $50 yesterday doesn't mean you can get away with that shit. You know what you did. How dare you? Anyway, guided by its light, you may come to know her true intentions. Intentions which remain a mystery, even to us. That's all I can hear. That's all I can hear from him. In our time, we called it Elpis. You would do well to remember the name. Alright, well, we have the flower name now.
I hate to interrupt, but I feel like I need to make amends for all the
Hey, Chip,
citrusy...
can I be depressing way? We already have moping way.
Think nothing of it. We haven't been the most gracious of guests.
I'm
Do
prepared.
convey our apologies to Growing Way and the others.
Oh boy, you can actually go to therapy.
Therapy way.
But of course! And when next we welcome
may have
more
killed
guests from
Growing Way,
Atheris,
so
we'll
I
have learned
apologize
to
to
be
the others.
much more hospitable hosts.
Haven't killed them. It's a free session, so don't expect. Okay, listen, don't go into it thinking like that. I know that countries are different, but I've had therapy over here and it's, you know, greatly helped. I know it's different for everyone.
It also depends on the therapist.
And also depends what kind of mentality you go into it with. If you're expecting nothing of it, then you're
Yeah, like
probably not gonna
if
get
you
much of it.
expect to not be helped, you will not be helped.
You have to
That
go
is
in
just
with
how it
yeah.
be.
You have to go in with some, you know, good mentality still.
Yeah, it's why I can't really go to therapy, because I cannot, for the life of me, self-reflect. Like it's not like a form of ignorance or what have you. It's just like whenever I try to do like proper self-reflection, I just get hit by a barrier.
On the positive side, I paid off a 2k debt the other day. Hey, proud of you.
Nice.
And this is the reason why the Derg V doesn't get a credit card. Also, holy non-pizza left beef. I said this yesterday, just the fact, like, I get that credit cards do help you build your credit score. And obviously, you know, it's just the whole, you must go into debt to prove you can pay your debt. It's...
there is a service specifically for like American people.
Oh.
Where you pay a subscription. And you basically get a credit card that just acts as a debit card.
Ah.
And the way it works is that at the end of the day, it pulls the money out of your account and clears it, and it's just there for like if you use it correctly, then it boosts you, like it just passively boosts your credit score.
Okay, fair enough. Credit score is a myth, but unfortunately when you do that in the US, well, you need to do it here as well. It's a bullshit number, but yeah, if you want to be approved for any sort of line of credit, then you need a decent credit score. It's just a sad thing with life.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Although,
Oh,
what I understand
circling
over
back
here,
to
it's
the
a
matter of
little bit
inappropriate
easier to get
secrecy,
some
we
form of
ought to
credit score.
discuss our benefactors.
Yeah, personal bankruptcy is... that would ruin it.
Yep.
Oh,
Agreed.
that finally...
The Charlian Forum, yes?
Of course you stole a fucking nose.
Yeah, it was fucking obvious to everyone.
Of course, yeah. Everyone, gasp! You knew?
How did you know?
Well, fucking yeah, it was kind of obvious.
The more I heard, the more obvious it became.
Can't wait for us to be like,
The
hey,
forum's aims align closely with
forum.
those of your anonymous
know about the
patrons.
moon.
A telling coincidence would be an understatement.
What was Alphino's father's name again? It was like Marcelinius, wasn't it?
Marcelinius, the fuck?
Forgot what his name was.
It's
Because Emelian's is the mother's name.
yeah, no, it's Portional.
I forgot what it was. Is the name...
The funny thing is, he's not in the name. He's definitely Portional, but he's not in the name tracker because every time we've encountered him, it's been in a voiced cutscene.
Oh, yeah, true. I love the way you've still got a growing way crossed. Oh god, fucking damn it.
Until we see confirmation it's still alive, I'm keeping him crossed out.
Headcanon growing way is fucking dead.
You fucking dead. Oh my god.
Though had we not taken it upon ourselves to peruse certain restricted tones in
Oriandre.
Labyrinthos, we might still be unaware of their plans. But let us continue this discussion
I'm
upon
at
our
the cutscene
return.
already.
I dare say we have kept Alphino and the others waiting long enough.
I've been doing manual because obviously I didn't know if the watcher was going to say anything else.
I was still clicking through while we were having a conversation.
I wasn't.
That's a you problem.
Yeah, well, French. Yeah, French.
What have you got against the French? Evidence.
What you got against the French? What's a French? Oh my goodness, Puddingway. Nice to meet you. Name's Puddingway. Sorry again for all the trouble. We promise we'll do better. Honest. That's so adorable. It was a relief to see Livingway was pleased with my gift of ink. To serve and serve well. Though their knowledge may be lacking, their boundless love is a blessing without peer. It will be no easy task to prepare them for what must needs be done, but gladly do I embrace this duty, even if it doth necessitate that we part ways for a time. Forgive me my absence, but I have the utmost faith in you, in all our fellow scions. When next I return to Etheres, I pray find you all in good health, in good spirits. Bye-bye. Remember, there is scientific evidence that shows British people don't exist. Alright, well,
Also, Matt, I just clicked into a different server to look at some memes while I was waiting for you.
Did you get flashbanged?
Some fuckers, some fuckers in Outer Wilds, are like, it's great to see some of the people in the Outer Wilds community, because some people start to learn self-hypnosis just so they can forget the fucking game to play it again.
Oh god, you know what? I appreciate it. I appreciate the tenacity.
Like I can fucking like appreciate the effort that goes into that, but holy shit.
God.
I've never encountered a community where people want to actively forget about the game so they can experience it for the first time again.
Yeah. Yeah. You would do that for Tunic so hard. I still am yet to play that. I'm trying, Tiny Son! Listen, I will give you some bad news. No, it's on my stream, so... I was trying... Listen, I've got some weird-ass jank today, and I don't want to dig into it too much, so... I don't want to do something which is going to inevitably, you know, break the stream again. Unfortunately, my hand tracking service isn't working at the moment, and I don't want to try and manually force it to start, so I was... Oh, it just started fucking wet. It just started fucking working! Why did it start working right as I started talking shit about it? I swear, no, don't even fucking say anything. Don't even fucking say anything. The universe has it out for me in the past few days.
No. But I know that what exactly this is. You went to get text. You went to go get the tech guy to look at your computer for this problem that you've been dealing with for the last 4 weeks, and as soon as he comes along to look at it, the problem's gone, making you look like today's biggest loser.
It just reminds me, I was back in college and my computer wasn't working, so I didn't even call the tech guy. I just booted it. I just kicked the computer and it started working.
Oh no!
This was before I started doing any sort of technical stuff. So maybe, I guess that's what got me to do it. I kicked the PC and then I was like, wait, I have the magic touch.
Maintenance.
Probably had
like... how would you feel about ending the stream earlier, just so that you can try and...
Oh, no. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, well, I mean, if the stream crashes again, then...
Oh, yeah, like, my mood right now, I'm fine. I don't care about the jank. Shit happens right now, but...
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm good. And now I'm even more good. I have a shield to protect me against any sort of depression.
And more shield.
No, you just took the shield away. I have no shield right now.
Yeah, that's what I said, and no more shield.
Fuck you.
Lol.
Friendly reminder for anyone who didn't see it. I went to take my antidepressant this morning. I dropped it into my coffee. So I was just like, fuck it, we ball, and I just drunk the coffee with the antidepressant in it. I did check the cup. It either dissolved, but I did have my antidepressant this morning. I'm ready when you are. Tasty coffee? I mean, it doesn't have any flavor to it. It's a tiny ass antidepressant.
This is one hell of a segue, but I just looked at another server for some Lancer stuff, and I've been reminded that I've somehow been strong-armed into doing a Naruto-themed Lancer campaign.
How? I didn't.
Know, it's one of those things where it's a friend has this like homebrew setting that is based in the Naruto universe, where things are actually kind of fairly high tech, and I've put it upon myself to essentially, just because of the fact that another GM that I'm a player for is running Naruto 5e in that same setting. I was like, you know what? I want to take part in the massive war that happened, like I want to be running the massive war that happened 200 years ago, where everyone's shooting each other with giant fucking mechs. Like people were like, it was a full-out war where people were shooting each other with giant fucking mechs, and also like kaiju-sized beasts were part of the war as well.
What type of craziness are you getting yourself into, man?
Welcome to Lancer. Like, Lancer is one of those few settings where you can kind of, as long as you put in a little bit of work, you can kind of retool it for any setting, as long as it is technologically appropriate for there to be mech combat. Either through, you know, construct artifice, like it could be extreme high fantasy, wherein everyone's like people are running around in like giant golems. It could be hard sci-fi, where it's, you know, like the typical Lancer universe, where you're running around in mechs with these AIs that can break reality. Don't question it, okay?
I love the way you had to
reality itself. Yeah, it's interesting.
Understandable. I'm ready when you are.
With the Loporits in Oriante's capable hands, we needn't worry about affairs here in our absence. Knowing the face of their earthly collaborators, there's much to discuss with Alphino and the others. Let us return to the Tower of Babel. Our battle for the star will soon begin in earnest, and we must be prepared.
The one thing
what kind of anime nonsense? Yeah, the elevator pitch I have for Lancer is, imagine Star Trek's post-scarcity combined with Gundam and BattleTech.
Not down.
That's the elevator pitch. It's basically if Gundam and BattleTech had a baby with Star Trek as their like cool uncle.
So
before we leave,
I wanted to say something during that cutscene, but I stopped myself. So you know the Tom Scar's drawing like sketches, the Astuff movies.
Uh-huh.
When I grow up, I want to go to the moon.
Why wait?
But we do that to the Loporits to a fairies. Oh my god, hi Fankrid.
Instance area.
What do you mean instance there? Oh, right. Oh yeah, it's the Tower of Babel, of course it is, duh. Alright, I'm at Fankrid.
Gods, I can scarcely believe we went to the moon and back. But we'll have time to reflect on that later. Right now, we need to head back to Camp Broken Glass and deliver a thoroughly detailed report to Lucian. Tiny Son, if a red mage has to swift cast Verraise, something has gone wrong.
you have dual cast. You just cast a
Yeah.
spell, then raise.
You have switch cast for every other spell. This switch casting for red mage is just to keep alignment with your combos. Same with accelerate. It's just there for alignment purposes.
You'd probably swift cast it. No need.
Ugh.
All right. So what I'm hearing
Very much-
is. Sorry. Go on.
Yeah.
No, go
Oh,
on.
you're gone. You're gone.
No, you go on. No, okay. I was gonna say, Tiny Son. If what I'm hearing is if you go down during a dungeon, I'm hard casting raise on you.
Yes.
But there are times when I can't attack.
You have Vercure.
Yeah. The cure is not that long of a cast time.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll be tanky.
Like, if you can't attack, you Vercure. You target the person you want to raise. Vercure, which cures yourself, and then you can raise them. I'd like very much to know how everyone is getting on here as well. You only just begun to treat the Temperate Princess when you left. I share your curiosity, but warning our allies of the final days is of greater importance.
Being
I
too
speak
much.
not only of the contingent, of course. The heads of state of every nation must know what we have learned. We know not when or where or in what manner the final days will begin to manifest, and so we must see that everyone is prepared. Agreed, though you may wish to stress the importance of discretion lest the public be sent into a panic. Not that anyone in a position of responsibility should need to be told as much, but bears repeating. Anyway, first things first, to Camp Broken Glass.
One thing which I'm glad of at the moment is the thing that we pointed out earlier when we were first going to the moon. The fact that Heidelin probably has, like you said, a glamour over the moon to hide everything.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if that's broken because of all the shit that just happened or not. But yeah.
That's a good question. I doubt it is. Because the moon's tidally locked, so I get the feeling the glamour is independent of the prison.
Oh, you didn't go talk to my favourite Loperate, Sag?
Ah, boo-hoo.
Hoo-hoo.
Talk to them later.
We talked to a lot of Loperates. You probably didn't even see them. We talked to a lot of them while we were up there.
Yeah, if they're just a random operate, then you might need to just tell us their name.
Yeah, because, you know... Did you talk to Nothing Way? I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah.
So yeah, you
Just
probably
went
just
and
went...
avoided.
Yeah. So, in other words... Oh.
Oh, Maltseed.
Don't do it in that order. They have a lot of lines that change over the story. Okay.
Neat.
Neat. Gives you a thumbs up with mine, no thumbs. God damn it, why do the enemies in the area have to be in Latin as well?
Good question. Because that
Kate-
the King's Luponus is fucking like a dog wolf.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, the number one Final Fantasy 14 hater.
This is so true.
Cool. So why are you watching?
Yeah, why are you here? God, I hate
You're
this
the number
game.
one hater. It would not matter who is playing the game. You would not watch the game. Therefore, you are a fake hater.
God, I hate this game. Watches it.
You're watching someone else play it religiously.
Something is definitely going on with my PC at the moment. I should not be at 32 FPS in this area.
Yeah, I feel like your graphics card is currently having a stroke.
Why?
We will never know.
We will never know. I just realized ads are about to run. I'll run those now.
Oh boy.
Oh boy! Get stuck into the cutscene. Ads run. Ad time.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck.
Alright, fine.
Wait, you not seen that before? He just left, didn't he? He just left. I'll go get your stinky ass back here right now. Oh, there he goes. Everybody say bye to Argo. Yep, bye-bye, Argo. Bye-bye. Oh, there he is. God damn it. Welcome back, Argo. So true. Nah, this isn't Argo. This is Go R. His evil twin.
Yeah. The evil twin, eh? Is that what it's gonna be?
I go, no! Not again! Don't you dare! Not this again!
Oh, I'm going to keep this I'm going to keep this for a bit. You've slighted me.
God fucking damn it. Alright, I'll make it bigger then. There you go. If people are getting flashbanged, if I'm getting flashbanged, people are getting flashbanged. There you go.
Put me over, put me over fish. No, make me the chat censor.
Make you the chat censor? You know what? Alright, give me a sec. Alright, where's my chat censor? I need to obviously...
No. Put me on top of the chat censor so that if I switch back, it will just, still be censored.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. I just, I'm putting you over it.
Yeah, alright.
There we go.
Yes. I am now here. I am now the chat censor.
Your problem is... Sorry, Fish, you have to deal with this. You don't...
I have no idea how I look, but I'm pretty sure it's enough to just give you psychic damage every time I speak.
Yeah.
Like I currently have Fujitech up so I can see when I'm speaking. Look how I look there. But I get the feeling that it's a much different experience on your actual stream.
I'm moving Fish out the way so people can see this properly.
That's understandable.
There you are, Fish. You go up there for now. Have fun. Yep, there you go.
Holy shit, I'd take up the entire fucking left corner.
I had to make you big enough So you cover the chat because of the
That is
aspect
great.
because of the aspect ratio of your weird thing.
No.
I don't get the full context, but no context is the best context. God, you shouldn't.
Yeah. Also, Chippen's covering the chat.
Yeah, Fish was covering the chat, so I'm. You know what, Fish? You can go on top of my head. There you go. Alrighty, let's go.
Yes.
It's good to see you all again. No worse for your lunar adventure, I hope.
We've done what we can for now, and believe me, we intend to tell you all about it. But before we do, why don't you tell us what's become
Help
of
with my
Garlemald
back
and
in
our
my
absence?
tank. I'm gonna suffocate.
You're not gonna fucking suffocate. You can survive on land and in water. Shut up. Stop being a melodramatic cat. You're like a cat that walks up to some.
As soon as you move where the cats wash the dishes,
Meow.
or as soon as you move where the cat's like bed is,
You just,
they just
father.
fucking scream.
How dare you? I don't like change.
How dare you forsake me in this time of need? You clearly wish for me to perish.
Can I nibble your ears? Or your horns? What about your nose? Or your head?
You can do none of that, Fish. You can loaf on my head like a good girl and stay cozy. Anyway. We succeeded in subduing the tempest inside the
Don't give
Tower
Chip
of Babel.
ideas.
What? I'm not giving anyone
Don't worry.
ideas, Okay. We succeeded in subduing the tempest inside the Tower of Babel. We took many alive, but combined with those who were already in our custody, the number requiring care has grown exponentially. The inclement conditions here have made it difficult, if not impossible, to treat them all here. And so, we have petitioned the aid of the allied nations. Some are, understandably, hesitant to proffer assistance, particularly those that were but recently subject to imperial occupation. That said, several others have agreed to grant them refuge for treatment. With the assistance of your fellow scions, we endeavour to see them safely transported and subsequently cured of their tempering.
I wonder how Hori Boulder is doing.
Really well.
Yeah.
Alphina punches me in the face for that one.
I'm pretty sure that's not Hori Boulder.
I thought
that's
it
the other guy.
was.
No, Hori Boulder.
Oh yeah, it was Arenvold who was in the.
The bee, the bee adventuring team of the Scions.
Mhm.
Will all the Templar be relocated?
Wow.
Right.
I'll let you try that one again. Wow, wow, wee wah. God damn it.
Very nice.
God, here's fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged moment. Not all, no. We have sufficient shelter to attend to those whose treatment has begun, and enough healers have volunteered to remain until their patients have recovered. Euless is one such patient, though he is not yet fit to receive visitors. Truth be told, it was a miracle he and those in his company were not harmed in the chaos. If not for Alphino and Alizé's timely assistance, I dare say none of them would be with us today. Or a Boulder more like Horny Boulder. He and his brother has sex in front of that one guy. Like, shut up.
In light of recent developments, have the Alliance leaders come to any decision regarding Garlemald?
Given the tremendous ramifications of what happened here, it will take time to determine what must be done. In the meantime, they intend to work with the Eastern Alliance to keep a close watch over the provinces. We have other news to share. Shortly after Anima was defeated, we received reports that each and every tower has vanished. For a mercy, the process was apparently not quite as violent as that you experienced in Fafnir. Those who were trapped within them have been rescued and are receiving treatment. To hasten this endeavour, the Beast Tribes have received instruction in the magics needed to cure tempering.
Master Matoya is no doubt thrilled the Mother Porxia affords her so many visitors.
She's seething right now. Yes, we are grateful for her ongoing efforts, as well as those of our comrades near and far. I hate that. As for the contingent, several of our members have been granted leave to return to their homelands after the transfer of temple has been completed. I am Max Murai.
Yep.
Lucia and I will remain, along with a small force to continue offering aid to those here in Garlemald. The Empire may be no more, but there are yet those who call these lands...
Nom 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 nom. You taste like berries and canoodles.
Excuse you? Why did it... Fish, why did you say the P silent?
Noodles.
Yeah, it said canoodles.
Canoodling.
Why did you say it like that? I believe that accounts for recent events here. So, what of the moon and the Telophoroi? Well, right.
So, Final Days is coming, and yeah.
We killed Zodiac.
Yeah, Zodiac's dead.
The final.
Also, there are
day.
rabbits on the moon.
There's rabbits on the what? Yeah, moon's haunted. Final days? Gods. I prayed your victory would mark the end of our troubles.
There is still much we do not know, but the Alliance leaders must be told. Would you be willing to contact them in our stead?
We're all going to die! Yes, of course. I will send word forthwith. We'll also release your fellow scions from their present duties, that they may return to Sharlayan. Your energies are better spent finding a means to avert the coming apocalypse. Speaking of your fellow scions, you will be happy to hear that Mistress Quail, though still on the mend, has been moved to the Baldesian Annex and given into Tataru's care.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing them both upon our return. Then let us be on our way.
One last thing, if I may. Chip, read the expansion name and repeat what you said. Huh?
What?
Huh?
Bold of you to assume that he remembered what he said.
Do you know how little that narrows it down?
You're welcome, Exy.
The scene in the bottom left is just making me giggle. Yeah, blame Argo. This is Argo's fault.
You're welcome for that.
After your confrontation with Zodiac, you said Xenos took his leave. And in all likelihood, he has returned here to Garlemald. You said we're all going to die, so expansion name? Yeah, Endwalker. What? I have a mind to dispatch scouts to try and ascertain his whereabouts. But first we shall ask you if you believe there is merit in doing so. I mean, to be fair, Xenos is kind of just fucking depressed at this point. He got blue-balled out of fighting us.
You're expecting a trail of destruction to follow. You won't find one.
Yeah, but my dude kind of gave up in doing this anymore. Aye. You are the only foe he considers worthy. And even if my men found him, who but you could even hope to bring low that monster? Pray forget, I entertained a notion. While on the subject of Xenos, 10th Legion has made an official proclamation. Xenos got blue balled so hard he called off the day. Yeah, that's basically what it was.
Yeah. Bro got fucking cucked so hard, they just called off the date.
He was just like, nah, I'm just not in the mood anymore.
You ruined it. You ruined it. I'm leaving now.
Yeah, speaking of ruining it, Argo, switch your fucking Fugie thing back, would you?
No.
Alright, so what I'm hearing is I just need to do this.
Release me from thine invisible prison. You cannot keep me contained for long.
Until you send it back, I am not releasing you from prison.
I'm not sending it back until after the stream is done.
Alright, well, I guess you're just going to be invisible for the entire stream then. Have fun.
Yep.
They denounced the Crown Prince and condemn his role in the Empire's downfall. His very title has become a source of shame among his former subjects, and its continued use serves only to hinder relations with foreign nations. For this reason, he has been declared as Xenos Viator Galvus, outcast and the enemy of Garlemald.
Fun fact, Viator is the Latin word for traveler, or wanderer.
Ah, I thought it was basically just violator, like he violated the laws or something.
No, and many people have pointed out that it's kind of an interesting one, because if you're named Viator, you are essentially forced to be nomadic and wander, because you're no longer accepted within Garlemald, and because you're Garlean, you're typically not accepted anywhere else.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of Latin in Final Fantasy. Well, more specifically,
Yes.
Garlemald.
Garlemald is just Latin Central. And Daniel is no more, and now his own people turn against him. Not, but it's bloodlust to keep him company.
I mean, he doesn't even have any bloodlust at the moment. Bro's just done. It's just like I said, he got blue-balled out with it.
Yep.
Better than an army to see it sated. At any rate, I will not keep you longer. I pray you safe passage back to Charlian. Back to the Northern Empty. Back to Old Charlian.
Yay, free teleport.
Yeah, you say that, but I'm not bringing you back. You are staying in invisible jail.
Yeah, I know. I am fully well aware. But the fact that you can't open fucking doors.
Shut up, you. Love this players can't get over how the music sounds like Final Fantasy 15 music here. I mean...
I love how you ran into the door and walked over to the 8th right, and by the time it got over here, it just ran over here, you teleported in.
Hi, Argo.
Also, change your sleeves.
Huh? What? Oh, have you changed back to your... Oh, shit, yeah, thank you for reminding me.
Your glamour.
Don't call it the clamour.
I said you're glamour.
Squint.
So what, you're going deaf as well as blind?
Nah, I think bro said clamour.
Well, you know what? Do kind of actually have to end stream soon, because I've been press ganged into more gardening work.
gonna
Hate shit.
slap
You pick wa are you.
Excuse you, fish? Alright, well, do you want to finish this quest and then
Yeah.
that's it then? Oh, welcome back! We were so terribly worried about you. No, it is plain I have caused my own fair share of worry, and for that, I apologise. Hydeline called to me that day when you went to the Tower of Babel. Her pleas were faint, but desperate, and I knew at once she required a vessel to carry out her will. What came after felt like a dream barely remembered, my body flowing through the life stream toward Garlemald. When I regained consciousness, I was all aches and frostbite, exhausted of ether. So exhausted, in fact, I could only laugh. But it was in that moment I understood Raha's wariness from the Tower of Zot.
Oh yeah, his whole mass mass levitation act, which caused it to pass the fuck out immediately.
Yeah, bro was just like, look at the amount of ether I have under my control. Look what I can do, and I don't have I don't have anything from the Crystal Tower
it's more
anymore.
like, okay, this seems like an appropriate amount of ether. Oh god, that's more ether than I have.
Hey, Mino. Would that I could laugh at a time like this. Though we prevented Zodiac from being unleashed upon the world, I'm curious to know what else took place there on the moon. Oh yeah, Kyle has been...
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
so perhaps we should wait for the others to join us before you give your account. Let us reconvene in the main hall once they've arrived. Wait and enter.
Destination. Interact.
Probably going to be a voice cutscene.
Probably. But
Well,
shall
with
see.
the amount of people that are going to be here.
Oh god, I hope so, yeah.
Oh my god, hi Kryle. Fuck!
Nope, it's not voiced. Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
1 hour mark? Yeah, 1 hour.
Haha, one.
When?
Not at all. We understand you've been quite busy lately.
Shoot for 2 hours. God damn it. You know it's been longer than that. Tiny son. God damn it. No, we've probably been live for what? About 4 hours right
Almost
now?
3 hours.
3? Oh wait, what time is it? Oh, so it is, yeah.
Almost 4.
Okay, so yeah, 3 hours. But unfortunately, Degv had a little bit of stream jank, so just a little bit. Will the Orion J be joining us?
No, he's dead.
Shut up! Shoot for 6 hours. I mean, I could, but Argo will be leaving us soon.
Yeah. Duty keeps him away, I'm afraid. Though the Warrior Light can explain why better than I.
So, there's rabbits on the moon.
Zodiac's dead. The final days are coming, and
They want to take
we
us
met
to the
anyway.
moon. Oh, and the Sharlians are conspiring with them.
Oh yes, almost forgot about that one.
How am I today? I'm doing good, despite the tiny amount of jank that's been happening over the past few days. I'm kind of just rolling with it at this point. Also, I just need to check
Yeah.
something real quick. No, he hasn't. He's still got a fucking thing on. God damn it, Argo. Final days? As befell Amaret.
And we're to escape via the moon? What are the source and its reflections? I can't remember who's Sistinian. It's been a while.
Yorostinian. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
God, right,
Yorostinian.
because you're...
I was
no,
Elidibus at
I'm
the
not
time.
Estinian.
Wait, what? Huh?
This is the first time we've had Estinian in a non-voice cutscene.
Let me check Shadowbringer's voice list. Give me a
No,
second.
I have Estinian in the Shadowbringers one, so I'm gonna move him down. For some
Oh,
reason, I remember the
right.
Endwalker one.
I see. Fair enough.
I guess I forgot that he was Scion. I've no intention of standing by while the world falls to ruin.
No, Mimo,
So how do
you're
we stop
epic.
this?
Well, here's the thing.
Unfortunately, we have no answers at present.
Yeah, we don't fucking know.
If the celestial currents have grown stagnant, as was the case in the time of Amarot, the solution would be to alter the flow of aether throughout the entirety of the star. The ancients accomplished this by summoning Zodiac, sacrificing half of the star's population in the doing. But it should go without saying that such a sacrifice cannot be repeated. Which leaves us with the daunting task of identifying the underlying catalyst for the final days, feat which even the Amarotines could not accomplish. Fortunately, we found no clues in Mare Lamentorum.
There's still much we don't know about the catastrophe itself, let alone what may have caused it. Final days were marked by the corruption of the Amarotines' creation magics, but we command no such power, which invites the question, what havoc is in store for us? If we knew that much, perhaps we could draw some parallel with the events of the past, and thereby form some semblance of a plan.
Perhaps we should start with the Forum then. Having worked with the Loperates in secret all this time, there's surely more they can tell us.
Forgive the interruption, but I've urgent news.
We're all being executed!
We're all fucked! The Forum is holding a public assembly in the plaza outside. Some sort of announcement.
What is Father up to now?
There's only one way to find out. Go say hi and be like, yo, we know what you're up to. Do it right in front of everyone. Alright, Father Dearest, what are you up to? Ooh, we even get the foreboding music.
Yep.
We're all fucked, that's an understatement. So true. Why does he look so angry here?
He has resting bitch face syndrome.
This is more than resting bitch face. God is staring right at Alphino.
Order! Order, I say!
Can I... Vania, you have the voice of a guy I would not mind punching in the face.
I thank you all for gathering here on such short notice. This day we must speak of grave affairs and their implications for the future of Sharlayan, nay, of this very star. Said affairs concern all citizens, and so we have called for a public assembly.
I swear to God if he goes right out and talks about what we've just found out.
You may have heard rumors of the Telophoroi and the havoc these madmen wreak abroad. Under normal circumstances, we would pay little heed to petty disturbances outside our borders. The final days, however, are another matter altogether. For we dare not ignore these prophetic words of Eld. The Endbearers will come, ushering chaos and calamity. The final days descend and devour the very star.
I've never heard this prophecy.
Is it true? Will all that really happen?
Calm yourselves. The time has come to speak of the Forum's most sacred duties. But first...
But first, book.
Give voice to the voiceless. Let bindings be unbound.
Uh-oh.
By unanimous decree,
Oh.
I declare the enchantment broken.
Remember they had an enchantment that prevented them from speaking?
Yeah.
Master Leveilleur, if you would.
Very well.
I remember.
"270 years ago, our forebears began an expedition in the Dravanian hinterlands, in search of a route to access the ethereal sea. This much is public knowledge. Their findings, however, would become the Forum's most closely guarded secret. What those researchers discovered in the hinterlands was not a passage unto the ethereal sea, but the very heart of our star, and Hydaelyn herself."
Oh, okay.
She spoke to them of a calamity that would extinguish all life, and of a means by which we might be spared. The moon. 'Tis in truth a gargantuan vessel built to serve as sanctuary for her children and deliver them from this doom.
So, yeah. he's
Much
just
like
gone out and
Nunkref's
said it.
hope in ages past, it will bear the people of a world in the throes of death to a new home.
Needless to say, this will be no small undertaking. To facilitate the great work, the Forum has maintained close contact with the servants of Hydaelyn, who presently reside on the moon. Convinced that the foretold end was all but inevitable, we began amassing a wealth of knowledge, not merely for the betterment of our nation, but in preparation for the journey to come.
You reveal this to us now? By the gods, how long do we have?
Oh, hi, Evil.
While we cannot say with certainty, we believe the hour to be nigh. We received a transmission from the moon suggesting as much not long ago.
Yeah, oopsie daisy.
Which is why we must in earnest begin preparations for the great exodus. For his impressive contributions and the leadership he demonstrated during our withdrawal from Dravania, we have elected Master Leveilleur to oversee this initiative.
You fell asleep? Good. I hope you had a good sleep.
Fellow scribes and scholars, my countrymen, we face a threat of unprecedented scale. We must challenge the trials before us with composure and conviction if we are to find salvation. The wisdom of Sharlayan has ever been a shining beacon in the darkness, and so it shall continue to be. It is our solemn charge to see our heritage preserved for future generations. For those who will come after, we will brave a new frontier.
Administrative edicts will be relayed to all major institutions ere long. In the meantime, carry on with your duties. With that, I hereby call this assembly to a close.
Well, that's just fucked. Now I feel blue-balled. It's just a fact that we found all this out. We were about to come down here, Just be like, yeah, we know what you're up to, and then he comes right out and says it.
Do you remember what Mother told us when we visited home? That it wasn't until after we were born that Father seemed to lose himself in his work. If that great work of his was the evacuation of this star, then...
Yeah, that means he wasn't an asshole all this time.
Yes.
I mean, he's still being an
It wasn't
asshole.
for his benefit.
Oh, yeah. But...
Keep it civil, eh?
Would you mind waiting here a moment? I wish to speak with Father before we leave.
He wasn't being intentional. But yeah, keep it civil.
I may look daggers at him, but I will neither speak nor draw them.
Oh yeah, and I'm walking
If
over
it's
to
all the
Father
same to
with
you,
his
I have a
weapons
few
on my
choice
back.
words to share with Father as well.
So, come to call us cowards and bid us join your fruitless battle against the inevitable.
Oh, shut up. The warrior light
Nay.
just went up to the moon.
We do not object to the Forum's proposal. On the contrary, those who wish to flee have every right to do so. Urianger is cooperating with your associates on the moon to ensure that all is ready should evacuation be our only recourse.
Then whatever your business, I suggest you be brief.
Though we cannot boast the boundless wisdom of Charlian, we have first-hand knowledge of foreign cultures and have conversed with no small number of peoples. These experiences have taught us fundamental truths that cannot be recorded in any tome nor charted on any map. The beating heart of this planet is its people, many of whom would give anything, even their lives, to protect the lands they love. Many may choose to join you in the end. But what of those unwilling or unable, for whom escape will never be an option? What would you have them do? To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, Father. It is indolence. This is why we choose to fight.
We'll not ask for your understanding, Father. Only that you don't turn a blind eye to the good we have done. That we can still do. We're not children in need of protection. Hold fast to your principles and let the world burn if it please.
Chippy
But
chippy
we
pat
believe
pat.
there is still another way. And if there is, we will find it. You see if we don't.
Do as you will. Just stay out of our way.
Well, now he is being an asshole. Again.
Were he not
I mean,
so
that was kind of his
consumed
way
with
of saying that, like-
self-righteousness, he might tell you how proud he is of you both.
Bold words call for bold action. And there'll be no turning to your father should plans go awry.
As if I ever would. So long as there are those who wish to stay and fight for this star, we have to do what we can to help them.
And if we're to do that, we'll need to be well rested. Wouldn't you agree? And having triumphed over what we once thought to be the source of all evil, I can think of no one in greater need of at least a dozen winks.
So true, Thancred.
Shall we then? To the Annex, to prepare for tomorrow.
Thancred really said, "What do you mean this was a level 83 quest?"
Well, actually, we're at level 84 now.
I know, but when we fought against Zodiac is what I'm saying.
I know, right? Man, what an expansion. Mario Light, that was only level 83 level 83 quest. Ah, fuck.
Okay.
Hello, Ojika. Do we actually have anyone for him?
Yeah, me, because you told me to take all the fucking Lalafels.
No, yeah, that was part of a joke. Yeah.
Ryle tells me the forum made a rather momentous announcement. So there's to be great exodus, is there? I'm reminded of my narrow escape from the Isle of Val. The realization, the running, the mixture of relief and regret after... Why me? I ask myself, why me? Why us? Why now? Why wonder? There's no use fretting over the cosmic morality or lack thereof. We're here, and we'll get through this together. And who knows, maybe my luck will rub off and grant everyone a narrow escape. No harm in praying enough for all... There's no harm in praying for all as much. Oh, but enough of my rambling. I'm sure you're exhausted. Your chamber awaits. I know somebody just appeared underneath us, but we're about to vanish away.
Yeah. Now, if this is a cutscene, I think it is.
Moon.
Oh, the moon. The moon.
The moon. Oh god. Uh-oh. The cheese. Chims. A visitor has come knocking at your door. Whoever could it be?
Now, this is one of those ones where
Oh.
whoever you see is going to be the one at the door.
Please tell me. No, it has to be Graha. Please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to pick Graha as well.
Yeah, come on.
Although, it is worth, like, replaying this cutscene specifically to see everyone else. Like, Ishtal is another good one.
Oh, apologies. I didn't mean to... If you could spare a moment before bed.
Best. So true.
Thank you. I fear this may be the last quiet night we have to talk for quite some time.
Graha, what do you mean you didn't bring us a sandwich?
He hasn't had time to make us a sandwich.
I am troubled of late. Unwarranted concerns, perhaps. I hope. Nevertheless, I feel compelled to share them with you. Though you have bested your enemies thus far, Xenos and even Zodiac, your victories have come at a considerable cost to yourself. No one is without their limits, and you are no exception. I worry the added weight of the final days will prove more than you can bear. It is surely too much for any one man. But you needn't bear it alone. Let me share your burden.
Graha, the last time you said that...
Carrying capacity pales in comparison to yours.
Turned into a crystal statue.
But I could still
Yeah,
help.
I was gonna fucking say.
Shoulder the occasional satchel from your ever-growing mountain of, baggage. You have already done so much to help relieve me of mine own encumbrances. 'Tis only fair that I repay you in kind.
I did Fancrid in Space Good Dad again. Oh yeah, he's always Dad Crid.
Yeah.
Of course,
it might
it
be
needn't
worth,
be
like,
any
after I
troubles,
dip,
Fisher.
you going to the unending journey and just seeing every
replaying
other.
it.
Moments of
Yeah.
joy may seem few and far between now, but there will come a time when we look back fondly on this journey. The inquiry at the Forum, our march through the snows of Garlemald, our impromptu dinner in this very room. All of it.
Beg
And that is to say nothing of the journeys yet to come. To the ends of the world and beyond. But tomorrow will be no less busy than today, and I've kept you from your rest long enough.
Such a nerd.
Sleep
Yeah.
well, my friend.
Such a lovable dork.
Short while
Well,
earlier.
in the Almegan Quarter.
God damn it.
Oh, hey.
Thank the gods that tower is gone. The sight of it was enough to make me sick.
The only time he gets a speech without something bad happening.
Thank the Ilsebar contingent, more like. Word is, they fought their way into Garlemald and toppled the bloody thing themselves. Not just the one, neither. All the towers have up and vanished.
Aye, I heard the same.
It's fun to see the
Commander
fact that,
Aldin and his troops
your
helped
red
keep
mage
casualties to a minimum
teacher
too.
just wanders about in these Almegan cutscenes sometimes.
But is it true? They brought back tempered Garlean soldiers.
As Commander Aldin tells it, they've a treatment for that now. But don't you worry. Cured or not, they've no plans to bring them into the city proper.
I see. Well, that's a relief then. I
I
know
don't
we've
like the
brothers and
suburban
sisters
music
among
in
the
the
lot,
background.
but I can't say I'm eager to welcome them home.
Wanted to think about it for a while yet. They're to be looked after in Alagana for the time being.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Meanwhile, in Ishgard.
Meanwhile, in Ishgard.
Oh, hey, it's Aaronville. Oh, and it's Sid.
Another day, another commission of paramount importance.
It is actually kind of fun to see your various job trainers just wandering about the city in those cutscenes.
What have we here?
What have we here, Erenville, is somebody is limping, looking all weird. Oh, passed out.
Hey, are you all right? Was that? No. The shadows play tricks. Nothing
Dice
more.
from cringe. Kill
The
Zodiac,
towers are
dice from
gone.
cringe.
And the Garlean threat has abated. And yet, why does it feel as though it's about to get much
Erenville, your gut
worse?
instinct is on point.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh, what the fuck is that?
The corruption is spreading. And that is me booted out of New Game Plus.
Yeah. This is the next part of Endwalker. This
Yeah,
feels like
that
Fable
being
2. God damn it.
Ah, God, don't say that. Well, no, it wasn't Fable 2. It was Fable 3 that had the weird shadow bullshit. Anyway,
What?
I forgot about the hat.
What
Yeah,
type of
Fable 3 is when you're the king and you have to like get enough money for the like to defend against the army of darkness and all that bullshit.
Yep. Tax everyone as hard as you can. Nah, there's a way if you donate all your own money, then obviously you're more favored, but obviously, you know.
The way people would do that is there used to be a duplication glitch.
I just made pies.
If you once you got like the like there was the one demon door that gave you just 1,000,000 gold, and you could then gift that to your to the second player. It was a specific way of going about it, wherein you gifted money between each other, and as a result, it caused a duplication glitch.
I see.
That being said, I must away. You have fun. Also, Evil's here.
I can see that. They
exploded
and ran
you
away.
head back into the inn and go rewatch the cutscene like 6 more times to see what pep talk that every other Simon gives you.
And the best part, nothing Argo is abandoning us. Argo has to go do gardening.
Yeah, I've been press ganged into shoveling soil and hauling dirt here and there.
The worst part of gardening.
I'm strong enough to actually do it.
Yeah. Play Reaper later. I mean, I don't even have my Reaper bar set up yet. I haven't played Reaper.
The funny thing that I've learned when it comes to the Reaper storyline is that for some reason, like, as I was watching a friend go like stream it to like in Discord, they absolutely despise the storyline, but then I pointed out that it feels just like it's this weird Wild West thing, and as soon as he added like cowboy access to everything, it suddenly became more enjoyable to everyone involved.
Oh jeez.
Like if you take the plot line as if it's just a bunch of scythe wielding cowboys having issues with each other, suddenly it becomes a lot more bearable.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Alrighty, Argo, you have a good day, dude. Thank you for joining us.
Yep. Let's see if I can raid into anyone.
I will talk to you about.
I finally fixed the thing.
Yippee! The sheep is back.
The funny thing is, I could have just lied and flashback.
You could have just lied. Yeah, that's true. Wait, Evil's gambling. Evil's gambling. I've already gambled for the day. This must be a new threat.
Oh well.
Ah yes, gambling, the biggest threat in the entirety of Eorzea. Ooh, anyway, the wind blows.
I will see you all later.
Alright, I'll go. Have a good day, dude.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh god,
What?
That was weird.
What happened?
Discord had a connection, so I couldn't actually leave the voice call.
What the fuck? I can't believe you got SAO'd.
It was in the whole loading screen where it's like, oh, here's a little tip like on how to use Discord. Here's a little hint, and now I'm back, so I'm now leaving. Goodbye.
Bye bye. Chip, is it alright with you to do salsa together? I mean, if you can make it to the golden salsa in the next 50 seconds, go for it. I don't care. Why would you ask for me? Why would you ask? It's the golden saucer. It's a public event. Yeah, 50 seconds? 40 now. Can you log in 40 seconds and get to the golden saucer in time? You'll try? You have 20 seconds. Stop trying and get here. You can't make it? Of course you can't make it. You had 50 seconds. I love the way you're just standing right in the middle, Evil. You are, you're tiptoeing the line. 50 seconds were enough time? True, you were just yapping too much. Ooh, that was close. Ooh. Alright, can we survive the last one? What do you... No! Fucked off! Rigged? Yeah, you think? Yippee! Alrighty, right. What I'm gonna do as Argo said. I'm gonna go to an in-room. I might be able to do it in my own room, to be fair. We can do the unending journey. Your gift sub ran out? Yeah, sad. You are now stuck in Stinky Agile. Get Stunky Stonky Agiled. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to an in-room and I'm going to go watch that cutscene again and go through everybody's dialogue. I'm pretty sure I can do it in my own room. I think I got the unending journey there. If not, then obviously I'll just go to an in-room somewhere else. I'm pretty sure I put it in my room. Pretty sure. I did not. Oh well, I thought I did. Alrighty, well, that means I need to go to an in-room then. What would be the cheapest? That would be Gridania. You know, every time I head to the Saucer, Leap of Faith is the next minigame. Yeah, it always is the next minigame. Leap of Faith is the most common one. I don't know the schedule on how they draw from what's next, but that is always the one that feels the most common. I love the way you're trying to follow me, Evolve, but I'm about to go into an in-room. Which is an instanced area, so I don't know how you're going to follow me in there. Somehow, becomes a GM, follows me in. Actually, that's just my return TP. Your return... Oh, right. Your return teleport is Gridania. Understandable, have a nice day. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna go through the unending journey. I'm gonna watch the cutscene. Obviously, I'm gonna skip everything up until the choice point, and then, God, big stretchy. I had a bit... I'm okay. Just, I don't want to subject people to giant Dergv yawn. But yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through the unending journey. I'm going to skip the cutscene until I get to the choice point, and then we'll watch all of them. Show the beans. Oh my goodness, you want to see the beans? There you go, prime goods. The prime chip beans. But yeah, what I need to do after stream today, I need to go through everything in my PC. I need to have a look through the logs to see what happened today. Because I want to diagnose the issue to see if anything in my PC is exploding. I really hope it isn't. I think it might be cutscene 4. Did something happen? Yeah, I had a bit of stream jank today. What happened was my graphics drivers just fucking exploded, and both my screens went black, audio cut out, stream crashed. Yeah, the stream jank today was weird. So yeah, I need to diagnose the issues to see if I see if anything in my PC is not exploding. God, I hope it isn't. But yeah, I believe it's cutscene 4. Yikes? Yeah, it was a bit of a yikes. No, it's not this one. It's free. No, it is 2. I'll get there in the end. There we go. Okay, unfortunately, it looks like I can't skip to the point, so we're just going to have to watch this over and over again. But yeah, I want all the dialogue. I want to see what everybody has to say. Five more headaches. Yeah, the Warrior of Light can take it. Hope your PC doesn't explode. Yeah, I sure hope it doesn't. Who could it be? Alright, we'll go top down. Alphino. We manifest them.
I hope I didn't wake you. I pray you will forgive the unannounced visit, but I wish to speak with you before retiring for the night. About Garlemald, and the time we spent with the people of Tertium. Dangerous though it was, I'm glad we had the opportunity to treat with Euless and Quintus.
F for Quintus.
I was worried what might happen after we were collared. If they attempted to restrain you too. If they succeeded.
No, they knew full
Once
well
more,
not
I
to
put you in
restrain
harm's
us.
way. And for that, I must apologize. Or rather, I should thank you for trusting in me time and time again. After all our journeys together, I dare say I've used every expression imaginable to convey to you my gratitude. Nevertheless, I hope these words of mine still carry some small weight. Tomorrow, our fight continues. Mayhap it would have been better to seek you out after we have true cause for celebration. But having mustered the courage to stand up to Father and achieve a personal victory of sorts, I wanted to carry on in that spirit before my nerves got the better of me. The hour grows late, and you doubtless tire of my ramblings.
No.
I have a letter for Orenvold to finish, but we'll be off to bed shortly. Sleep well.
GN Alpha no. Yeah, then we just go out and look at the moon, so... Alright. Alright, now we do Alizé. Just giving a warrior like another little bit of a headache. They can take it. They can take it. Good old Shadowbringers music. Yeah, we love the Shadowbringers music. Up to now, Shadowbringers has got to be my favourite soundtracks in this entire game. Whoever could it be? Let's will Alizé into existence.
Craving a midnight snack, were you? I did consider bringing a few sweets, but decided this wasn't an appropriate occasion.
No, we were just awake.
I couldn't sleep. Had a few things on my mind. I know it's late, so I'll try not to talk your ear off. It's Xenos. I keep thinking back to Garlemald when he'd taken control of your body.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Altogether terrifying experience, to say the least. And one that served as a harsh reminder. No one, no matter how strong or quick or clever, is invincible. Not even you. And as much as it might seem at times that you are, one misstep, one mistake, and that's that.
I mean, have you seen how many times I've gone down in a dungeon, Alizé?
Which is why, even though I know you've heard it 1,000 times before, I'm going to tell you to take better care of yourself. Because you really, really should. It goes without saying that we're all committed to this fight. But that doesn't mean that we need to throw our lives away. You know how I feel about noble sacrifices.
You're gonna get KO'd. Not dead, you good.
Right, that's settled. We'll be keeping the acts of gratuitous bravado to a minimum.
Yes, use as your invuln.
When I looked Father in the eye and swore we'd find a way to avert this tragedy, it wasn't a promise just for him. It was a promise for you, too.
Man. Don't run away! No! God damn it, Alizé. You can't just say that and run off. Man. I'm gonna be honest. I find it funny how they update Super Bolide. It's not quite Cowabunga, my dude, anymore. It's just Cow, my dude. But yeah, holy shit, I'll say you can't just say that and run off. That's fucked up. Man. Out of everyone's Alizades thus far has hit me in the feels most. Alright, who could it be? Thancred. We will Thancred into existence.
Evening.
This is Thancred.
I hoped you hadn't crawled beneath the covers just yet. If you'll indulge me for a moment, I have a favor to ask.
I love the way we try inviting everyone in,
Don't
but
worry.
nobody wants to come
Nothing
in.
desperate or dire, if that's what you were wondering. Not yet. You know, we may have quite literally entered our final days. The ancients went so far as to call it that for a reason. If so, then everything we did for Reen, for the first, will have been meaningless. And I can't accept that. I just can't. My mind won't allow for the possibility. And that could be a problem. When we're in the thick of it, I don't know if I've got it in me to be pragmatic this time. To run, even if running's the right choice. The only choice. So if you see me turning a blind eye to the harsh reality, beat some sense into me, would you? I trust you and the other Scions with my life. And I'd like to think the feeling is at least occasionally mutual. And I never forgive myself if my stubbornness put them in danger.
Yeah, that's basically what he just said. You know, we might die.
Gods, listen to me. Beginning to sound like the father I never had. So, can I count on you to keep me in line? I can think of no one else more eminently qualified. Excellent. Now I can breathe a bit easier. Which isn't to say that I will, given what we're up against.
Oh yeah, he full well knows he is that
Let's
good.
keep this little chat our secret. I'd rather not have anyone scolding us for burning the midnight oil.
Bye, Thancred.
Power pill!
Power pill. Man, yeah, Alizades thus far has to be the one that's hit me in the feels most. What the frick, Evil? The spookiest one thus far, cutscene-wise, has to be our weird horror vision when we're on the moon. The fuck, you're making me send those berries flying, what the hell? Guys, what the frick? Alright. Yes, Stola. Fruit. Yeah, I do be a little bit fruity.
You're still awake. Good. Might I trouble you to stand still for a moment?
You're a little bit what? I'm a little bit fruity.
Nothing appears out of the ordinary.
You know full well I'm a little bit fruity, Evil.
A precautionary measure. You will recall that serving as a vessel for abundant light in the First very nearly ended poorly. In your recent battle on the Moon, you were almost certainly exposed to similar, if not greater, forces. Fortunately, from what I can see, you and your ether are none the worse for wear.
Well, yeah, because we aren't absorbing the light
Would that
this
Reen
time.
were here to confirm my assessment. To think you actually found yourself in a direct confrontation with Zodiac. As if Xenos gallivanting about in your body was not misfortune enough. Did you so grossly offend every single deity in a past life that they saw fit to place a curse upon your soul?
Don't say that, you Stola. Please don't.
Forgive me. That was in poor taste.
Yes!
I recall vividly how battered and broken it was in the depths of Amarot. Would that you could have seen it with your own eyes. Mayhap then you would understand why the greater part of me is glad you did not. It was a horror beyond description.
You think? Fucking hell, you Stola. That one...
Promise me you will be careful.
Ow.
That you will seek my counsel if you feel unwell. That puts my heart at ease, if only a touch. I suspect it will grow colder as the night wears on, so do be sure to stay warm. Sleep well. May the shadows keep you.
At least she knows when she goes too far. At least she has the, at least she has the respect to say when she's, like, towed the line. Even with her humor. Alright, well, one more to do. Estinian. And I'm gonna be honest, out of all of these, Estinians I'm the most curious of, because he is not a talkative type. So if he actually goes full heart to heart on us, then, yeah. He's stinky, man. I mean, yeah, with the armor he wears, he's probably a bit stinky under that. Oh, okay, he's not even wearing his armor this time.
You're alone. Good. The twins thought now would be a wonderful time to pay a visit to my chambers. Rather than listen to them bicker over tonight's snacks and tomorrow's plans, I seized the first opportunity to make my escape.
Of course he did.
To their credit, they decided against intruding on your peace and quiet.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. It's not like we just went through multiple cutscenes with them doing exactly that.
Can all be a bit exhausting at times, can't it? I wasn't sure what to make of you at first. During the Dragon Song War, how quick you were to take up a cause not your own. But I came to see that is simply the way of you and yours. I will not pretend to understand this talk of ancient primals and the final days. But I trust in your judgment and choose to believe in your cause. You and Alphino have my lance, now and always.
Of course they're going to hit you with Dragon Song as soon as
you'll need it.
Appears.
Rack and ruin looming on the horizon. Calamity bearing down upon us. There's no place I'd rather be than here. Standing shoulder to shoulder with friends on the front line. So do not hesitate to send me against your enemies. I'll make them rue the day they met me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I could do with a little air. If Alphino asks, I was never here.
Holy shit! Estinian actually comes in!
Until the morrow.
And there he goes. Bye, Justinian. Bro could have gone out any other way, but decides to jump out of our window. God damn it, Justinian, you're a good... We fucking love you, man. What a lad. Comes in, refuses to elaborate, jumps out the window. Yeah, that's just Justinian. That's just an Justinian moment, man. God damn. Oh, jeez. We love that boy. Alrighty. Right. I'm going to wrap the stream up for today. I am going to diagnose the issues that we had today, and hopefully I don't see an issue and it was just a one-off, that it was just a Windows thing and they decided to fuck up. But yeah, Windows is a great operating system and absolutely nothing can go wrong. But yeah, I'm going to end stream here today. We're going to spread... Said I missed out most of the stream. Well, Evil, you went to sleep. And I'm glad you did. I'm glad you actually had a good rest. And this is why I upload the VODs onto YouTube. So if you want to catch up and see what we did today, you can go and watch the stream and do a nice little catch up. Obviously, this is why I put them up unedited as well. So obviously, if people want to watch the streams, they can. They can catch themselves up on streams. If you didn't know Evil, I have a VOD channel. It's not the same as being there. Okay. Yeah, I get it. It isn't the same as being there, but at least you can get yourself caught up as to what I did today and my reactions to certain things. I know it. Ow. So yeah, if you want to, go subscribe to the VOD YouTube channel. It is over there. You can at least catch up and watch them. But yeah, I'm going to wrap the stream up. I'm going to diagnose any issues that we had today, and hopefully I don't find anything, but if I do, then at least I can fix them. But yes, in the meantime, everybody have a wonderful time zone wherever you may be. I'm going to get a nice little raid going. We are going to be spread some chibi love. And then I'm going to go get some food. So yes, everybody have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night, wherever thou may be. And I will see you tomorrow for the Binding of Isaac. And if I feel up to it, some Gunfire Reborn as well. But yeah, everybody, like I said, have a wonderful time. Degv will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.